and welcome to Tapping Tuesday. This is Dawn, and I'm so glad you guys are here. For many people, as we move into January and over New Year's Eve, many people set New Year's resolutions for themselves, or goals, or intentions, or some people come up with a word for 2023, the next year, of what they would like to embody. It's not always about doing. It's about being, and being our authentic selves, and also really being mindful of what energy that we're bringing to the world, to our relationships, to our work, to our family, and really being mindful of that. So today I thought we would tap in those, intentions or resolutions, or your word, whatever it is that you're wanting to focus on for 2023, and also to manifest, whether it's, releasing some weight, or being more active, or eating more healthfully. I know for me, 2022 was a big year in working with a naturopath and getting my gut issues under control, which I did. I lowered my cholesterol. So for me, I know my goal in 2023, one of them is to focus on, just really being mindful of my energy and what I'm bringing out to the world. So that's one of my intentions. So really just think about what your intention is. And even if it's something that you've tried in the past, that you haven't been successful with, also, part of the positive mindset and the manifesting mindset moving forward is releasing that criticism, releasing, that inner critic that tells us, oh, we've tried it in the past and it hasn't worked. But who you are today is not the same person you were a year ago, or even 6 months ago. We're constantly growing and changing and pivoting and evolving. So, just really approach this with giving yourself patience and ease and flow. Just allow it to be simplify, allow it to be easy, allow it to be, something that is worth it. And knowing your why you're wanting the things you want, or the way that you want to embody yourself in the world, asking yourself why is that important to you? That's a really important aspect to know. So let's go ahead and start tapping. And if you're new to tapping, just, please feel free to find the video where the tapping points are. And if you're wanting to tap along, please feel free to do so, but knowing that you are taking responsibility for your own well-being. So starting with the karate chop point. Even though I've had these intentions or goals in the past, and perhaps it didn't work out so well, but I'm willing to try again, because perhaps my why is different. Or perhaps I've made small baby steps up until now, and I'm choosing to willing to continue on that path. I deeply and completely honor and accept myself. Even though I've tried this in the past and maybe it hasn't worked out so well, but I'm willing to release that inner critic voice. I'm willing to release any criticism that it can't be done, or that I've tried in the past and it didn't work out so well. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I now know my why, and I'm super excited to try this way of being, or this new mindset, whatever my goals or intentions or resolutions are, I'm willing to stick with it. And I want to follow through and have that goal or resolution be accomplished. Or perhaps it's simply just bringing better, more positive energy to every interaction that I have, including myself. And I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Okay, inside of the eyebrow, it's a new year. Side of the eye, 2023. Under the eye, and even if it's not the new year, under the nose, every moment Even every day is a chance to do better. Chin point, to be better. Collarbone, whether it's better health, under the arm, or reducing cholesterol, under the chest, or saying no to negative, toxic people. Wrist points, it's always within my power to make a better choice. Top of the head, to have a better feeling thought about whatever is happening in my life. Inside the eyebrow, and I want to release any regrets from the past. Side of the eye, I want to release any judgment or criticism against myself or others. Under the eye, because I know that I'm doing the best I can. Under the nose, and even though it may not feel like it all the time, others, I hope, are doing the best that they can. Chin point, and I come from a place of intentionality and positivity. Collarbone, and I want to release any criticism from the past. Under the arm, any judgment against myself or others. Under the chest, and I allow others to be who they are. Wrist points, just as I allow myself to be who I am. Top of the head, and I want to make better decisions and be in tune with my authentic best self. Inside the eyebrow, and I don't try to do it all at once. Side of the eye, I choose to strive for excellence instead of perfectionism. Under the eye, and I choose to listen to my body and my mind's guidance and wisdom. Under the nose, I choose to quiet my mind. Chin point, I choose to bring good energy to every interaction that I have. Collarbone, whether it be the way that I speak to myself in my mind. Under the arm, or the stories that I tell myself. Under the chest, and I remember my why. Wrist points, I focus on why I want to achieve those goals or resolutions or intentions. Top of the head, and I allow my why to give me clarity and focus and direction. Inside the eyebrow, I'm willing to try. Side of the eye, I'm willing to do my best. Under the eye, and I choose to step outside of my comfort zone. Under the nose, in small baby steps. Chin point, I choose to speak up my needs and boundaries. Collarbone, and I respect those needs and boundaries, as well as those of others. Under the arm, I choose to be focused. Under the chest, I choose to gain clarity with every action step that I take. Wrist points, I choose to focus on the positive. Top of the head, and have faith that I can do it. Okay, take a deep breath. One more deep breath, blowing out any remaining judgment or resistance to your achieving your goals and your intentions or your resolutions. So big breath. So thank you so much for watching another episode of Tapping Tuesday in 2023. If you have any questions or have anything that you'd like me to do a tapping demo on, please feel free to drop that in the comment or send me a direct message. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay, bye.